Hi everybody, it's me again. I'm wearing the same thing that I had on in my last video. It's because I've got more to talk about. And I didn't want to mix it in with a yarn review because this is something else. So I got a package today from Amazon. Okay, and I got 2 books. Now I got some like ink cartridges for my fountain pens, which some of you know about me that I like to use fountain pens, and I just recently got them out and I wanted to get some cartridges. So I got that, and I got a little thing for my phone, and okay, so anyway, get to the good stuff, Petra. Get to the yarn stuff. It's not yarn, they're books. So this book that my first book that I'm gonna show you has been on my wish list for probably, well, it's been over a month. Last week, somebody popped onto one of my lives and we were discussing books, and sweet Veronica from Steals the Show, she was talking about this, and I went, okay, I've got to go ahead and bite the bullet and just buy it. Oh, that made a loud sound. I am so sorry. Crochet to Calm. Okay, I just love the title, first of all. I mean, because most of us understand that whole concept that crocheting gives us a sense of calm. All of the projects in here are simple, no-brainer type projects that you can just put together and they don't cause any stress. They're just stress-free kind of projects. So I would like to show them to you. Okay, so obviously from the front you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things. On the back, 6, 7, 8. And in total, there's 18. So let's take a look at these patterns. And I'm just going to show them to you, and just by seeing the actual one, you've got things for the home. You have things, what would this be? That's for the home still. That's also for the home. Then you have, well, still things for the homes, for friends, family, and you. And I think that's going to be the 2 different sections. Yeah. Okay, so for the home, we have a market tote. Okay, and then we have a bulky pillow. And then we have a papillon poof. A papillon poof. You know, it's one of those big poof things that you can like put your feet up on top of, or you can sit on, or you can lean against, you know, a poof. Then what else do we have? We have a circle square pillow, basically granny circle to square pillows. Okay, then we have a honeycomb blanket. That's interesting. You see the pattern? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, then we have small crochet baskets. I mean, who doesn't need another basket, right? Then we've got some coffee mug cozies. And I'm telling you what, just pull this book out and just get calm and make some Christmas gifts. What? How about a zinnia pillow? How fun would that be? A pillow, a zinnia pillow. Then we have a meditative mandala. And this, it just looks like a little table, you know, something you can put on the table to decorate the table. You can put a candle on. You can use it as a coaster, you know, different things like that. Okay, now we get for friends, family, and you. This is going to be on my wish list, my list of things to make. Look at those crochet mittens. And guess what stitch they're using? Looks like the moss stitch to me. The moss stitch mittens. Moss stitch mittens. I think that's what that is. Sure does look like it to me. Tell me what you think. Does that look like the moss stitch to you? So that looks fun. Then you've got some peachy arm warmers. That looks fun to make. Couple different colors there. Then we have a pine cone infinity scarf. Then we have a Babala hat. A Babala hat. Okay, then we have a different hat here. A Juna slouch hat. Pretty. It's kind of dark. I don't know if you were able to see. Oh, here, let me see if you can see that picture a little bit better. There we go. Cute. Then we have a super chunky cowl. And there's the lady wearing it while she's reading a book. Oh, it's kind of dark. Okay. Then we have some slouchy slipper boots. That is kind of neat, isn't it? Yepers, that's kind of cool. Then, I think these are cool. I think I'm going to have to make myself some of these. Sweet granny square slippers. But wait, there's more. Look at the bottoms of them. That is so cute. I love it. I love it. Then we have a chevron scarf. That is really cool. And I think that's the last. Yep, that's the last of them. But, I mean, any of these, I would imagine, other than maybe that honeycomb blanket, these are weekend projects right there. Easy peasy, right? Thank you again, Veronica, for kicking me in the butt and getting me to pick that one up. Okay, so now, I love this one. I just love this one. This has also been on my list, along with the other ones, that Crojo. And there's me. Look, do you see? She's got red toenail polish on with her red pants, her brown hair, and her, you know me, I've got that big old yarn bolt. There we go. There's me. Now, I don't remember allowing her to use my picture. Thank you so much for honoring me that way. Okay, so I had seen people show this, and it's really cool to actually see it in person, because I'm liking the way it lays fairly flat, and you can write in the individual, you know, like close to the spine, which is really good. Okay, so there is a whole I'm going to show you the different sections. So there is there's no page numbers, okay? So there's like one page of yearly goals. And I like the way she put it together, like projects to complete, stitches to learn, other, and patterns to write. So you can, you know, put this here. Or what I think I might do is just grab a couple pieces of graph paper or something to slip it in here and put like yearly goals, as in like first, second, third, and fourth quarter. You can do it that way too. But I like this too. That's why I got the book. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, because there's 12 months. Hello, 12 months worth of monthly goals, okay? And each one has, again, the same thing: projects to complete, stitches to learn, patterns to write, and other. Okay, then it's broken down into weekly goals, and there's a ton of those. And it's the same, it goes by the same thing: projects to complete, stitches to learn, patterns to write, and other. And I guess under other, it could be like things that you want to buy, or, if you're working on a crochet along or something, things like that. So then we have pages that are just completely blank that say project ideas. Okay. So there's like, wow, lots of, and then there's some here that have graph paper. Okay, wait a minute, it's hard to see with the light. Hold on a minute. Like graph, so that you could actually draw things out if you wanted to. Like if you wanted to design some kind of a blanket that had squares in it, and all that kind of good stuff. It's kind of a neat idea. Now, I want to say something. I'm a planner. Okay, I love planners. I like putting planners together. I like writing in planners, da 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 da. But unless you have it like put together, it's kind of hard to get motivated to do it yourself, if you understand my drift. It's like you got to have a base to start with. And this is what this book is all about. And it's amazing. You did an amazing job. Okay, so then we have this wonderful section like this, okay? And this is called Projects in Progress. Let me just show you one page. Okay, so let me read to you what it says at the top. Name of pattern, date started, and then there's like these little skeins of yarn, and you color in each ball as you complete your project. So you can like break your project down into almost like bite-sized pieces. So, like say you have a poncho that you're doing, you might say, okay, when I get this section done, I'm going to color off. And it's kind of fun, right? Because you can see, oh, I'm almost done with this one. I'm almost done with this one, right? So there's lots of pages for these projects in progress. Then, yeah, because, she knows we crocheters have tons, buku tons of whips, basically, right? Okay, so then we have some sections here: yarn and supplies needed. So let's say you want to make a project, and you grab your notebook here, okay, and you write your project name here. You see that? You write your project name there. Then there's a space to write all the yarn you need for that project. So especially if it's like, a special project that you're making a crochet along, and you need like 15 different colors, and you need 5, let's see here, 15 colors, and then they need to be a certain size and a die lot or whatever. So you got a space to write everything you need. And then here it says other supplies needed. Okay, so let's say you're going to do something really fancy, like you're going to make a coat. That's really fancy. But let's say you want to make a coat. Well, you need to make sure you got your yarn. And sometimes you might want to put a lining in it. Who knows? You might need buttons. You might need, you got to have a certain hook. You got to, all the different things you need, right? So you write them down, right? And I imagine you could there's plenty of room on here. You could, I mean, if there's a tutorial or, that you want to make sure you reference, just put it in here, right? Just write down the tutorial where it's found, or if there's a website that you like to frequent. Um, let's say you're going to swap some yarn with somebody, and you need their name or something. You just jot it down in here where you're going to get the yarn. Just me adding my own little 2 cents worth, right? Okay, so let's see here. We got yarn and supplies needed. Then we're going to get to a section. Oh, see, now this is where I'm going to need this right now. Yarn inventory. Yarn inventory. You've got date, and then there's a section for 2-weight, 3-weight, 4-weight, 5-weight, 6-weight, and other. Lots of places to put stuff. So here's what, if you're like, say you're like me and you're trying to get a handle on what you have and you need to move it to a different location, there's different ways you can use this. Okay, now what you could do is, if you don't have one space where you have all your yarn, you might jot down all the different yarn you have and title it here, bin number or tote number 2 or tote number 1. And this is all the yarn you have in tote number 1. Then over here, tote number 2. You could do it like that. Or you could say, this one's going to be all of my Paintbox yarn, and this one's going to be all of my Stylecraft yarn. And then you write down the date you did all your inventory and what you have of each color and the size. Right? You could do that. You could do it any way you want to. It's wonderful. So there's lots of inventory pages. Then, yeah, there's lots of inventory pages. She must know me, because there's lots of yarn inventory. Okay, then, oh my goodness. Then we have hook inventory. Hook inventory. It'll say brand, size, and type. I'm not sure what type means because, maybe, I don't know. So you put the brand. So like if it's a clover, you put your clover and the size hook. And then you might put, well, instead of type, you might write down the project you're using with it or where you're storing it. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Isn't this great? Okay, so we got hook inventory. And there's not as many pages for that as there are for yarn. And rightfully so. Then there's a crochet wish list. And it's blank. I mean, it's blank. So if you want to write down, I want a big old honkin' hank of cashmere, you can write that. Or you can say, I want a yarn bowl from Hobby Lobby. Whatever. You can put whatever you want. It's your book. Isn't this fun? And let me tell you this. This is just Petra's thought. But say, like, this is a wish list here, and you might write Amazon at the top. And you could say, this is all your stuff on your Amazon crochet wish list. These are all the things I want. Or this one might be like Annie's. These are all of the patterns I want and all the kits I want from Annie's. All different fun stuff, guys. This is so much fun. And that's what this is supposed to be, is fun. It's supposed to keep everything fun. Then she's got crochet books. Now, you could do a couple pages. These are the books I've got. And then maybe one page, you could say, this is my books wish list. Wouldn't that be fun? Just one page, just one page. These are the books I want. These are what I got. This is what I want. So that you don't go and get, something that you already have. That's the point. And then to top it all off, as if this wasn't enough. As if this wasn't enough, she's got all these pages back here just for notes. Just to put whatever you want. It's, like, I like the color red. I like the color purple. You can write that 150 times if you want to. If you want to. Whatever you want. It's your book. Then, now this is really important. She's got a page where you can keep track of all your passwords. Now, guys, this is really important. You know that because you've got all these different websites that you frequent, all the different yarn companies and such. And sometimes you need to remember your passwords, your username and passwords. Well, she's already started that for you. Ravelry, Lion Brand, Michaels, Hobby Lobby, other, Joann's, Hirschner's, Etsy. You could just fill in whatever you want. And if you have too many, you can go back a page and put it under notes. She's smart. Then, this is really interesting too. This is really important. She's got abbreviations, stitch abbreviations. She's got everything, like what DC means and DTR means and EHDC. Did you know that means extended half double crochet or treble crochet, whichever I said. I can't remember now. Anyway, so then what else has she got? Hook, needle size letters. So it's like showing the equivalent of what they all mean. Like a 5mm is an I9 or a size 5 in the UK. Cool beans, right? Then there's a yarn weight chart. A yarn weight chart, guys. Look at that. There's a chart. There's a chart for that. And I don't have it with me, but I got my little thing there, so that's handy too. And that's it. Whew, I'm tired. I want to go crochet. And look how she ends the whole thing. Crochet the day away. I love it. You did an amazing job. I am so proud of you. And I am probably going to get another one. Well, she has other ones, and you can get whatever cover you like. I mean, she's got tons. She's got a ton of different covers you can choose. And I'll try to remember to put that in the description box below. Okay? You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.